So over here I am given an integer array called nums and a target. Okay, so I need to return the number of subarrays, okay, in which target is the majority, and the definition of majority is element that appears strictly more than half of the times in that subarray. So what I will do, I have got 1, 2, 2 and 3. So I will create all subarrays. So for creating all subarrays, this will be 1 followed by 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 2 3. Further, this would be 2 2 2 and then 2 2 3. Then comes 2 2 3 and then comes 3. So this is all sub arrays. For this I will use the loop. I'll use the loop for int, sorry, my I belongs to zeros to n, okay, and my j belongs to I to n. Okay, so I use these loops so to get the sub array. So after getting the sub array, I count the over here I count the I count how many times target is found in sub array. So I say count of target in sub array. Okay, so over here target is 2, since this is mentioned as 2. So over here 2 occurs 0 times, 1 time, 2 2 1 time, twice twice, once and 0 times. Next I create another variable that will tell me the size. The size over here is 1, the size over here is 2 2, this will be 4, this is 1 2 3 1 2 1. Okay, and I check, this is the important check. So I apply if my count of target in sub array, if this is greater than size of sub array, in that case I increment my answer. So let me create something known as answer. So my answer is initially set to 0. So over here size is bigger, so this is not valid. Size is bigger, this is not valid. This is also not valid because it should be absolutely greater. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. This over here the size is 3, and since I need to check the majority only, I will do this by 2. So size by 2 would be, this would be 0, size by 2 would be 1, this would be 1, this would be 2. Okay, now I am good to check. So over here this is not greater, this is not greater, however this is greater, so this will be considered for my answer. Over here this is not greater, over here this is greater, this is greater, so I got these two as well. So this is greater as well, this is greater, this is not greater, and this is not greater. So in total I got 5 conditions. So let me highlight these for you. So corresponding to this I have got this subarray. So number of 2's is 2 and the size being 3, which is majority. Then comes this one, the size is 1 and the number of my target elements is 1, over here as well and over here as well. So these are the 5 possible sub arrays from which the target is majority. So I'll code this now. So over here I will find the length of nums. So this will be nums dot length. Suppose that I create an answer which is initialized to 0. I run up my first loop for I in 0 up till n. Okay, and then I create a mutable variable called count of target in subarray which is initially set to 0. Now I run my second loop, so this will be for j in I up till n. So if my nums of j is equal to target, in that case I would increment my count of target in subarray. Okay, post that, if I see that my count of target in some subarray is greater than j minus I plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so this will be as integer. So in that case I do answer plus equal to 1, and after coming out I return my answer. Let me see what's the error. So I create n of nums.length. I put my answer as 0. For I in 0 to n, I create a mutable called count of target in subarray which is initialized to 0, and my j starts from I to n. So if my nums of j is target, then I do count of target in subarray plus equal to 1. Okay, otherwise if my count of target in subarray is greater than, this would be j minus I plus 1 divided by 2.